What's up, Chad, and welcome to today's project review. Now today we're going to be talking about Orlando Chain. Now these guys are an upcoming decentralized blockchain. They're going to be launching their native token in the next couple of days on the Binance Smart Chain. So let's get into it in a little bit more detail. So before we go ahead and talk about the project, we're going to go ahead and go on to the pre-sale link, because these guys are doing their pre-sale on Pink Sale, and they're going to do it in the fair launch method, which means that the project is open to the public and anybody can contribute, and there is no hard cap. So as soon as this timer ends here, whichever this number is here is the amount that's been contributed to the pre-sale, and whichever number this finishes on, this will be the hard cap of the project. There'll also be only a certain percentage. Here you go, 60% of that will be going to the liquidity. First thing to mention, these guys have gone ahead and got the 3 different Pink Sale badges for the KYC, the audit, and the Seifu badge. This one means that they've got a Pink Sale listed Seifu developer who has written their contract. Another thing to note, they're going to be 0% on buys and sells, which sometimes can bring in some nice volume on launch. So scrolling down, other things that we want to look for on these pre-sales is unlocked tokens. And as you can see here, they've only got very small. I don't even think, yeah, we got 0.6% unlocked. And then you've got to make sure that you check the times of the unlock of the lock tokens. So you can see here, there's nothing being unlocked until October time, but you can see they've got quite a large amount being unlocked on those dates. So you've got to be wary of that in the future. And yeah, so there is still currently 23 hours left on the pre-sale to contribute, and then once that's done, I think there will be a 24-hour waiting period until the official launch. Now, heading over to the website, let's talk a little bit more depth about the blockchain and the ecosystem it's trying to build. The first thing I would say about the website is that it's pretty basic. I mean, doesn't seem like much funds went into creating this website. It seems very basic, something that you would pay, $100 for or something like that. And the second thing to mention as well is that on the actual front page of the website, it doesn't mention too much details about the blockchain, what type of blockchain it is, how it works, how it functions, validators, and all this kind of stuff. There isn't really much about it. It does say read more here, and they do have a white paper which we're going to look at in a minute. But yeah, it would be nice just to have a little bit more detail about the blockchain and what differentiates them compared to their competitors, because as we know, there are plenty of upcoming blockchains at the moment that are all fighting for users. And yeah, there's some stuff as well I didn't like. The Discord button, for example, you click it and it doesn't actually bring you to their Discord. It just puts you straight back on the website. So yeah, I don't really know how to get onto their Discord channel, and that's actually quite an important bit, as we will see now when we go to the white paper. And yeah, some of these buttons don't work yet. I mean, it's pretty normal, they've not launched yet, right? So, but to me, when you've only got 23 hours left until the end of your pre-sale, and you will be launching 24 hours after that, I'd expect the website to be pretty much almost complete by now, but there is still some stuff that doesn't work. Heading on to the white paper, and yeah, I get the same impression here. It seems very basic, not like a huge amount of effort has gone into this white paper, and there's plenty of parts of it, for example, that haven't yet been finished. Look, you go onto this one, there's no writing, and there's a few of these as you go down. Audit Seifu, again, there's no writing in this section. There's just stuff that's like missing. And yeah, so if we just go back onto the start here, actually it does give a little bit more information about the blockchain. It says here that they are going to be a proof of stake consensus model. And if you want to be a validator for these guys, they do have a section here that explains about that. They're going to have a 100 validators, and explains how you can. And so yeah, that's my first impressions, just looking at the website and the white paper. It seems almost as if it's like a copy and paste from elsewhere, and they've just gone in and slightly edited things. Considering they're an up and coming new blockchain. They're going to have competitors with the other blockchains that are existing. We need to know, what these guys are going to have that the other blockchains don't. It seems like they've got a bridge, but as I say, there's just not enough information about it. It says here that the the bridge is going to enable users to swap between any other EVM blockchain, but does that mean then that you can't swap between non-EVM blockchains? It says here at the start that you're only going to be able to be bridging from the Binance Smart Chain, but many more will be added in the future. And yeah, they're going to have an NFT marketplace. Yeah, but again, I don't see anything that makes this NFT marketplace stand out compared to others. And Orlando Wallet again is just it's just not any information about it, and what's going to be featured in this wallet and stuff like that. This faucet as well, it says faucet is available, but if it's not working, then you will need to post your address to the faucet channel on the Discord. But like I was showing you before on the website, I don't see any way of finding their Discord because the link doesn't work. It doesn't take you to the it doesn't actually take you to the Discord. And yeah, the last thing, they do have the Orlando scan, but again, it seems to me as if it's a copy and paste of, it looked very similar to like the Chronos one, or there's a couple of other different blockchains that kind of have a similar layout on their blockchain explorer. And yeah, so that's pretty much in a nutshell everything I can tell you guys about this project. I do see it really as quite basic. It doesn't really have anything that makes it stand out compared to some of its other competitors. However, what I would say is that at the moment there's been a few different types of blockchains that have been sort of doing this method of launching their native token through Presale fair launch on the Binance Smart Chain, and they have actually had quite some successful launches, so there's that to take into consideration as well. But as always, I will leave the links to the website and this Presale in the description below, so you can check it out for yourself and make a decision on your own. And yeah, so as always guys, please do like the video and subscribe if you want to see more upcoming content about upcoming DeFi projects that haven't launched yet, as well as opportunities for upcoming airdrops and stuff like that. And yeah, okay guys, so thanks for listening as always. Until next time, bye.